Antarctica, a white void where the wind howls and ancient secrets sleep beneath miles of ice. But there's one place where the ice feels thinner, an old station, long abandoned by man. And deep inside, a strange signal still echoes. They say the awakening protocol has been activated, and if you ever hear its call, you might never wake up. It's 2025. Dr. Elena Voss, 38 years old, scientist, glaciologist, arrives in Antarctica chasing a mystery most scientists refuse to speak about. Decades ago, there was a Soviet station here, Vostok 7. It was shut down in the late 1980s. The official reason? Budget cuts. But among those who worked nearby, there were whispers, strange humming noises, men losing their minds, entire teams disappearing. Elena was always a skeptic, until the moment she stepped inside. The corridors groaned with metal fatigue. Wires dangled from the ceilings, and red emergency lights flickered in a rhythm like a heartbeat. The wind howled outside the station, but beneath it, she heard something deeper, a low, vibrating hum, as if something alive was breathing beneath the floors. In the control room stood an old terminal. When Elena powered it on, the monitors flickered. Strange symbols danced across the screen, converging into one phrase: awakening protocol activated. The lights flared. The floor trembled. For a moment, it felt like the station was alive again. Elena searched for answers. She uncovered old video logs, grainy footage recorded in sterile white labs. Scientists in frost-covered suits huddled over instruments. The ventilation hummed. The air was thick with metal and ozone. One researcher, pale and tense, spoke into a microphone. We began analyzing the core ice samples. At first, everything seemed normal. But then, the instruments detected unknown compounds, and something else. A pattern, like a signal. The screen zoomed in on a cylinder of clear ice. Inside, a shadow twitched, like a frozen thread of smoke. We ran more tests. The voice quivered. The ice is emitting heat. Rhythmic pulses, like a heartbeat. On another monitor, chaotic graphs jumped and fell erratically. Then a whisper. It feels like it knows we're watching it, and it's starting to change. A sudden, dull impact echoed through the lab. The scientists froze. A red warning light blinked urgently. Then the recording cut to static. Elena descended into the underground levels of the station. Snow and ice filled every tunnel. But the hum grew stronger, so strong she could feel it in her bones. At the lowest level, she found a sealed chamber. A plaque read, "Do not open without central authorization." But the locks were already broken. Inside was a massive capsule, encased in a web of tubes and sensors. The ice on its walls glowed with a soft blue light, as if illuminated from within. And that's when Elena realized. The awakening protocol wasn't a malfunction. The capsule was the source. Whatever they'd found beneath the ice, they didn't kill it. They sealed it, or tried to. She reached out and touched the cold metal casing. The hum stopped. For a moment, perfect silence. Then a tremor rocked the station. Frost shook loose from the ceiling. From the cracked walls came a sound. Something moving inside the ice. Elena ran. She reached the control panel and shut down power to the chamber. The lights dimmed. The hum faded. And the station exhaled, like something had gone back to sleep. As Elena stepped into the blizzard outside, the ice around the station cracked softly, like it was trying to speak. And the wind carried with it a strange rhythm, like the echo of forgotten voices. But far across Antarctica, in another buried station, a red light began to blink again. Because the awakening protocol isn't just a signal, it's a whisper from beneath the ice. And who knows, will the next person to hear it ever return? This story is a fictional narrative inspired by polar myths and legends. Reality or imagination, that's for you to decide.